Though more than half a century has passed, Jeannie, the ancient deity portrayed by Barbara Eden, remains etched in the memories of fans. This role catapulted Barbara Eden to the pinnacle of stardom during the tumultuous 60s and 70s. However, her life, while marked by extraordinary success in the entertainment realm, has been marred by a succession of heart-wrenching tragedies. Despite reaching the age of 92, the haunting specters of those trying times refuse to relinquish their hold on her. For a deeper insight into Barbara's compelling narrative, don't overlook this video. In the shadows of I Dream of Jeannie, she concealed a hidden pregnancy. The year 1965 marked a significant turning point in Barbara Eden's career, as she embarked on a television project that would become a cultural phenomenon. This venture, however, had a premise that many initially considered quite ridiculous. In this pilot episode for a sitcom, Barbara Eden took on the role of a genie, a character trapped inside a bottle. But this was no ordinary genie tale, as the twist was that she was not released by Aladdin, but by an astronaut, played by Larry Hagman. The improbable scenario unfolded when Hagman's character crash-landed on a deserted island due to a spacecraft malfunction. As fate would have it, the timing of this project couldn't have been more complicated for Barbara Eden. At the very moment when she received the news that she was expecting a child, she also learned that the pilot episode for this unique series, titled I Dream of Jeannie, had been greenlit for a full series. This confluence of good news and life-changing events presented a complex and challenging situation for Eden. The main challenge was that her character, Jeannie the Genie, was very much not pregnant in the show's premise. The initial reaction might have been to recast the role given the circumstances. However, the producers faced a dilemma. They believed in Barbara Eden's talent and charisma in the role, and they wanted her to continue as the lead actress. Rather than seeking an alternative, they made a bold decision to work around her pregnancy. Barbara Eden, with apprehension, approached the producers, fully expecting to be relieved of her role. To her surprise, the producers chose to support her during this pivotal time in her life. They decided to embrace the challenge, concealing her pregnancy creatively behind various props, costumes, and billowing veils. This marked a remarkable departure from the norm in the television industry at the time. Her initial employment in Hollywood involved laboring at a financial institution. Barbara Eden's journey from her hometown of San Francisco to the dazzling world of Hollywood is a tale of determination and resilience. Like countless aspiring actors, she embarked on this transformative adventure with a dream in her heart and stars in her eyes. Little did she know that her path to stardom would be anything but smooth. Arriving in Los Angeles, the epicenter of the entertainment industry, Barbara was brimming with hope and ambition. She knew that making it in Hollywood was no easy feat, but she was willing to give it her all. Armed with her talent and enthusiasm, she took her first crucial step and scheduled a meeting with a talent agent, believing that this would be the turning point in her career. However, Barbara's initial encounter with the agent was far from what she had expected. His assessment was brutally honest and undeniably discouraging. He bluntly told her that she lacked the necessary qualities to succeed in Hollywood. According to him, she wasn't tough enough or pretty enough, and her physical attributes, particularly her breasts, fell short of the industry's standards. This scathing critique shattered Barbara's self-esteem and confidence, leaving her feeling utterly crushed. In the face of this harsh rejection, Barbara Eden found herself at a crossroads. She grappled with the realization that Hollywood was a fiercely competitive world, where rejection and criticism were an integral part of the journey. But she refused to let this setback define her future. With remarkable resilience, she decided to take a step back and reevaluate her options. Barbara recognized that she needed to grow and evolve both as an actress and as a person. She was determined to prove the agent wrong and show the world her true potential. With this newfound determination, she set out to hone her acting skills, taking acting classes, and seeking opportunities to gain experience. Barbara was not only committed to improving her craft, but also to developing the inner strength necessary to navigate the cutthroat world of Hollywood. One of the challenges she faced was the requirement to become a member of the Screen Actors Guild, SAG. Without any industry connections or family ties, this posed a significant hurdle. However, Barbara Eden was undeterred. She embarked on a relentless pursuit of knowledge, learning about the intricacies of the industry, networking, and making connections wherever she could. Barbara Eden's determination to pursue her Hollywood dream remained unwavering, even in the face of discouraging feedback from that initial encounter with the agent. She knew she had something special to offer the world of entertainment, and she was not about to give up. Instead of trying to fit into the narrow mold of a leading lady, she decided to pivot her aspirations toward becoming a character actor, a choice that would ultimately shape the trajectory of her career. Several months later, fate intervened in a most unexpected way. While working at the illustrious Warner Brothers lot, Barbara Eden had a chance encounter that would prove pivotal in her journey to stardom. To her astonishment, she crossed paths with the very same agent who had once dismissed her with such a scathing assessment. Despite her curiosity, he failed to recognize her, a testament to the transformation she had undergone both in her approach to acting and her self-confidence. Undeterred by the agent's inability to place her, Barbara took a courageous step and decided to confront him about their previous conversation. With unwavering determination and a newfound sense of self-assuredness, she recounted the earlier meeting and the harsh criticism she had received. This brave act caught the agent's attention, and perhaps recognizing the change in her demeanor, he made an unexpected offer that would change her life forever: a screen test. This screening test proved to be a pivotal moment in Barbara Eden's career. It was an opportunity to showcase her talent, to prove to herself and others that she had what it took to make it in the competitive world of Hollywood. Barbara seized the chance with both hands, pouring her heart and soul into the audition, leaving no doubt about her potential as an actress. Thanks to this fateful turn of events, Barbara Eden was able to leave her banking job behind and officially break into the entertainment industry. But her journey had more unexpected twists in store. While navigating her way through auditions and casting calls, she encountered a fellow aspiring performer who would offer her a unique opportunity. This chance meeting introduced Barbara to a girl who suggested that she audition for a dance show, despite Barbara's complete lack of dance experience. Barbara insisted on her identity as an actor, not a dancer, but the girl's encouragement was unwavering. She persuaded Barbara to take a leap of faith and audition anyway. And, to everyone's astonishment, Barbara Eden defied her own expectations and secured the role. Barbara Eden declined the romantic approaches of renowned individuals. Barbara Eden's illustrious career in Hollywood spans over 6 decades, making her a true legend in the entertainment industry. Her stunning beauty and undeniable talent have made her a magnet for attention, not only from fans but also from famous personalities, including some unexpected and memorable encounters with male co-stars. One of these remarkable encounters occurred when Barbara Eden appeared on the television variety show hosted by Welsh singer Tom Jones. In an interview with The Express, Eden fondly recalled her experience working with Jones, describing him as wonderful. What made this encounter even more intriguing was that Tom Jones, clearly smitten by Barbara Eden's charm and grace, proposed to her during their time together. However, she graciously turned down his proposal as she was already married at the time. But the surprises didn't end there. Barbara Eden's life has been peppered with encounters with famous figures, one of the most notable being her brief interaction with future President John F. Kennedy. In her memoir and an interview with Sunday Life magazine, she recounted a chance meeting that took place in 1957 at an airport. A mysterious man approached her and asked if she would like to meet the then Massachusetts Senator, John F. Kennedy. Intrigued, she agreed, leading to a brief introduction and exchange of greetings. Little did she know that this encounter would take an unexpected turn. As Barbara Eden was boarding her plane, she made an astonishing discovery. She found a note tucked away in her coat pocket, and to her surprise, it was from John F. Kennedy himself. The note simply read, "Call me," and included a phone number. Although taken aback by the unexpected gesture, Eden ultimately chose to discard the note, not realizing the significance of the encounter at the time. However, in hindsight, she expressed regret for not keeping it. This intriguing incident sheds light on John F. Kennedy's reputation as a charismatic and charming figure, even before he became the President of the United States. It suggests that he was not hesitant to approach attractive women, even in chance encounters at an airport. Barbara Eden's recollection of this encounter adds a fascinating dimension to the mystique surrounding John F. Kennedy's personal life and interactions. Barbara Eden rescued her fellow actor from I Dream of Jeannie. The behind-the-scenes dynamics on the set of I Dream of Jeannie between co-stars Larry Hagman and Barbara Eden were complex and intriguing, adding an extra layer of drama to the already captivating show. In her revealing book, Jeannie Out of the Bottle, Barbara Eden shed light on the intricate relationship that developed during the series' production. One of the central issues that contributed to the complicated dynamic between the two actors was Larry Hagman's expectations for the show's impact on his career. Hagman had anticipated that I Dream of Jeannie would serve as a springboard to launch him into stardom. However, the show's creator, Sidney Sheldon, observed a different trend. It was not Hagman's character, but the enchanting allure of Jeannie, portrayed by Barbara Eden, that captured the public's interest and imagination. This disparity in the level of recognition and popularity between the two actors created a source of frustration for Larry Hagman. To cope with the disappointment and his own internal struggles, he turned to alcohol and drugs. Hagman developed a notorious reputation for indulging in champagne throughout the day and even smoking marijuana in his dressing room between scenes. His reliance on substances became a means of coping with the growing gap between his expectations and the reality of the show's success. Barbara Eden, despite witnessing Hagman's behavior, held a compassionate perspective on her co-star. She regarded Larry Hagman as a great human being, but a troubled man. This nuanced view reflects the complexities of their working relationship. While Hagman may have grappled with personal demons, his talent as an actor and his contribution to the show was undeniable. Larry Hagman's behavior on the set of I Dream of Jeannie began to pose a significant challenge for the producers and the overall production of the show. His antics were not only disruptive, but had escalated to the point where the producers were seriously considering the possibility of firing him and recasting his role, which would have been a dramatic and potentially risky move for the series. During this tumultuous period, it was Barbara Eden who emerged as a key figure in saving Larry Hagman's job. She intervened on his behalf and offered a perspective that ultimately influenced the producer's decision. Eden explained to the production team that Hagman's difficulties were rooted in his struggles with interpersonal relationships, rather than his abilities as an actor. She believed that it would be unwise to replace him in the middle of the show, a move that could potentially destabilize the production and disrupt the chemistry of the cast. Barbara Eden's advocacy for Larry Hagman played a crucial role in preserving his position on the show, demonstrating not only her professionalism, but also her commitment to the success of I Dream of Jeannie. Her belief in the importance of continuity and maintaining the existing cast dynamics prevailed, ultimately leading to the decision to keep Hagman in his role. However, as the frustrations of Larry Hagman with the show's scripts continued to mount, his behavior took a turn for the outlandish. His dissatisfaction with what he perceived as shallow and uninspiring scripts drove him to engage in eccentric and disruptive actions. These included incidents such as urinating on furniture on set, a behavior that undoubtedly added to the challenges of working with him. One particularly bizarre episode involved Hagman chasing away a group of visiting nuns with an axe. This dramatic and unsettling incident highlighted the extent of his frustration and his inability to cope with the constraints of his role and the show's creative direction. She suffered a devastating loss as her son succumbed tragically to addiction. During the filming of the first season of I Dream of Jeannie, Barbara Eden and her then-husband, Michael Ansara, welcomed their son Matthew into the world. The birth of their son was undoubtedly a moment of profound joy and celebration, bringing a new dimension of love and fulfillment to Eden's life. However, the years that followed would be marked by heartache and unimaginable loss. In June 2001, tragedy struck when Barbara Eden received the devastating news that her son, Matthew Ansara, had passed away from an accidental heroin overdose. The heartbreaking incident occurred at a gas station in Monrovia, California. Matthew was just 35 years old at the time and was on the brink of his own wedding, highlighting the cruel and untimely nature of his loss. The sudden and tragic nature of his death left Barbara Eden and her family grappling with grief and shock. As a mother, Barbara Eden was not only mourning her son's passing, but also dealing with the complex emotions of guilt and anger. She speculated that her son's struggles with addiction had roots that stretched back to his youth when a neighbor introduced him to marijuana. The weight of losing a child to such a devastating outcome was a heavy burden to bear. Over the course of a decade following Matthew's passing, Barbara Eden continued to grapple with the profound loss. However, she eventually found the strength to share her story and experiences with the world, realizing that by doing so, she could help other parents who were going through similar situations. She became a vocal advocate for early intervention when parents suspected that their child might be in the throes of addiction. The connection between Barbara Eden and Elvis Presley. Barbara Eden's remarkable star power not only captivated audiences but also drew the attention of some of the most iconic figures in the entertainment industry, including the legendary Elvis Presley. Her journey through the world of showbiz was filled with intriguing encounters and unexpected opportunities. During her early days as a chorus girl, Barbara Eden found herself in an unusual situation when she caught the eye of none other than the king of rock and roll himself, Elvis Presley. To her surprise, the club's manager received a call from Elvis, inquiring about the possibility of a date with the young and talented Barbara Eden. At the time, she didn't take the inquiry too seriously, assuming it was nothing more than a joke or a playful prank. Little did she know that this seemingly casual encounter would eventually lead to a significant collaboration in the world of film. 3 years later, Barbara Eden and Elvis Presley crossed paths once again, this time on the set of the film Flaming Star. The encounter, which had started as a light-hearted inquiry, evolved into a professional working relationship. In an interview with Sunday Life, Eden recounted her experience working with Presley during the film's production. She revealed that Elvis attempted to establish a connection by confiding his vulnerabilities to her in an effort to win her over. Despite the allure of the king's charm and the flattering attention she received, Barbara Eden remained steadfast and did not reciprocate his advances. Throughout her career, despite the attention and advances she received from famous men, Barbara Eden emphasized that dating was not a priority for her during her teenage years. Her focus remained firmly on her career aspirations, particularly her desire to become a singer and actress. Her determination to succeed in the competitive world of entertainment overshadowed any romantic pursuits. However, her remarkable talent and striking beauty naturally attracted numerous admirers, many of whom viewed her as a highly sought-after catch. Interview with Piers Morgan on CNN. In a candid interview with Piers Morgan on CNN, she playfully shared some of the humorous behind-the-scenes moments that highlighted the lengths the production team went to in order to conceal her pregnancy. One of the most memorable aspects of Barbara Eden's pregnancy during the show was her extensive collection of scarves, which she jokingly referred to as resembling a walking tent. These scarves became her ingenious disguise, allowing the production team to creatively hide her growing baby bump. They would strategically position her behind furniture and various objects to shield her condition from the audience's view. The resourcefulness and dedication of the crew in finding ways to maintain the illusion of her character's non-pregnant state were essential to the show's success. However, there was one particular incident that Barbara Eden recalled as a little ticklish. During the filming, director Jeannie Nelson had a scene in mind that involved her wearing a red two-piece bathing suit. Despite Barbara Eden's gentle reminder that she was, in fact, pregnant, Nelson was insistent that she try on the bathing suit. Barbara, with her trademark professionalism, obliged the director's request. Yet when Jeannie Nelson saw her in the bathing suit, it became evident that her pregnancy had to be concealed to maintain the continuity of the show. These anecdotes shed light on the commitment and creativity of the production team, as well as Barbara Eden's professionalism and dedication to her role. Despite the challenges, they successfully navigated the complexities of hiding her pregnancy without compromising the quality of the series. The end result was a testament to their collective efforts and a testament to Barbara Eden's enduring popularity. I Dream of Jeannie ultimately became a massive success, running for an impressive 5 seasons and producing a total of 139 episodes. Barbara Eden's portrayal of Jeannie, with all the hidden pregnancy-related challenges, remains beloved by audiences to this day. The show has secured its place as a timeless classic of American television, a testament to Barbara Eden's talent, the show's enduring charm, and the remarkable teamwork that made it all possible. The publication is known as The Hollywood Reporter. In a heartfelt interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Barbara Eden provided a deeper insight into the inspiration behind her co-authored children's book, Barbara and the Djinn. Her profound love for reading during her own childhood served as a compelling motivation for embarking on this literary endeavor. Barbara Eden's childhood was enriched by the nurturing presence of her aunt and mother, who took the time to read to her at an early age. This simple yet profound act of storytelling played a pivotal role in kindling her imagination and instilling a lifelong passion for books and literature. She fondly recalled the magical worlds that unfolded through the words of those beloved stories, igniting her curiosity and creativity. With her own library card secured at the tender age of 7 or 8, Barbara Eden discovered a boundless universe of literary treasures awaiting her. Each week, she would eagerly check out the maximum number of books allowed, a practice that not only expanded her mind but also laid the foundation for her future as an author and storyteller. She recognized that the joy of reading extended beyond mere entertainment. It was a source of inspiration and personal growth. Understanding the transformative power of reading, Barbara Eden felt a profound responsibility to share this love of literature with young readers. She firmly believed that children should be encouraged to read from an early age, as it holds the key to expanding their imaginations and nurturing their reading skills. Through her own experiences, she had witnessed the incredible ability of books to transport young minds to far-off lands, spark creativity, and build bridges of understanding. With Barbara and the Djinn, Eden aspired to instill in children the same love for reading that had enriched her own life. She hoped that the enchanting adventures within the pages of her book would ignite a spark within young hearts, inspiring them to explore the magical realms of literature. Additionally, the story's underlying message of empathy and acceptance, emphasizing the importance of understanding and embracing those who are different, added a valuable layer to the reading experience. Barbara Eden released her inaugural children's book at the somber age of 90. As Barbara Eden approaches the remarkable age of 92, she continues to share her creative spirit with the world through her literary work. One of her notable literary endeavors is a children's book titled Barbara and the Jinn, a project she co-authored with Dustin Warburton. This enchanting book draws inspiration from Eden's deep love for reading, a passion that was ignited during her childhood. She fondly reminisced about the influence of her aunt and mother, who read to her when she was just a young child. Their dedication to nurturing her imagination through storytelling played a pivotal role in fostering her love for books and literature. By the time Barbara Eden reached the tender age of 7 or 8, she had already acquired her very own library card. This small card became a portal to a world of enchantment, as she would eagerly check out the maximum number of books allowed each week, immersing herself in the captivating tales and adventures contained within their pages. This early exposure to literature not only enriched her young mind, but also laid the foundation for her future as a storyteller. Barbara and the Jinn, while drawing inspiration from Eden's famous sitcom I Dream of Jeannie, conveys an important and timeless message. Beyond the enchantment and magic, the story imparts a valuable lesson about empathy and love for those who are different from us. In the narrative, a young girl embarks on a journey of discovery when she stumbles upon a jinn, or genie, within the confines of a lamp. This encounter leads to a series of adventures that ultimately teach the characters, as well as the readers, the importance of understanding, acceptance, and compassion. What do you think about the less revealed aspects of Barbara Eden? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.